If you're getting ready to move yourself from one home to another, you probably have a lot of questions if you're considering a personally procured move.
What type of documents do I need?
What's my moving budget?
How do I get my paperwork approved?
Don't panic. Break down your personally procured move, PPM, into 4 steps. First, plan. Second, organize. Third, execute. And fourth, close out.
That's a lot. What's the first thing to do?
Let's begin at step 1, the planning phase. As soon as you have your new assignment, you need a valid set of orders, a household goods shipping entitlement, and funding information. Once you have your paperwork in order, the logistic planning for your move can begin. A personally procured move means you arrange the move, whether you hire movers or move it yourself. The advantage is that you'll be paid almost the same amount as a government move. This means you may end up with some money in your pocket, but not before it is taxed. To stay under budget, you'll want to research the potential costs.
Should I hire movers or move myself?
Consider the distance, the amount of household goods you need to move, your travel time, family obligations, and your budget.
I have a lot of furniture, but no clue what it weighs.
A quick estimate is to calculate 1,000 pounds per room, excluding storage rooms and bathrooms. Also, you can use the weight estimator at move.mil. At the site, look in the Entitlements area to calculate your authorized weight using your rank and grade, dependent status, and orders. Then use the weight estimator to ballpark the weight of your household goods.
So with these numbers, what's the strategy?
For example, if you have less furniture than your weight allowance, or if you want to avoid a bill for excess weight, renting a truck and doing the move yourself may be your best option. On the other hand, if you are unable to do the move yourself, hiring movers may be the best solution for you. You may go over budget, but as they say, time is money, so determine your needs and costs.
What's my budget?
Your budget is 95% of what it would cost the government to transport your household goods. You can use the PPM estimator at move.mil to get a ballpark cost. Remember, the amount is just an estimate, not your final payment.
I have a lot of expenses. How can I pay for all this up front?
The answer is in step 2, the organizing phase. To begin, go to move.mil and check out the tutorials. Then set up a DPS account to access and complete your PPM application. Submit it to your local personal property office with supporting documents for review. Once approved, obtain a signed copy of the DD Form 2278 from your local personal property office. With your paperwork done, request an advance operating allowance of up to 60% of the government constructive cost to help with moving expenses. Contact your CPPA to process your approval for the allowance. Please note, not all sailors are eligible for an advance operating allowance.
What expenses are there besides boxes and a moving truck?
It is highly recommended that you take out household goods insurance to include a trailer towed by your vehicle, even though you cannot claim insurance as a moving expense.
I'm going to need to store my household goods before I move. Will these expenses be covered?
Long-term and short-term storage costs are reimbursable, but they can't exceed what the government would have paid for storage. Keep in mind that the government storage cost is not included in the estimate on your PPM application. So check with your local personal property office for storage reimbursement. Imagine the big moving day is finally here. It's time for step 3, executing the move. This is when your most important paperwork comes into play, the weight tickets. By weighing the moving truck or vehicle empty and full, the exact weight of your household goods can be determined. Locate official weight scales in your area at move.mil. Save the weight tickets and receipts for your expense checklist. Remember, the total amount of the authorized expenses you incurred during the move is not taxed. The money you receive above this will be taxed as earned income.
But what if I'm missing a receipt?
Provide an explanation and any supporting paperwork if available.
How do I get reimbursed?
That's step 4, closing out PPM. It's time to gather your receipts, weight tickets, and other documents. Use the Household Goods Audit PPM Claims email address to submit your complete PPM claim packet for settlement. If you received in advance, remember to submit your claim within 45 days of pickup or your advance will be taken from your pay. Attached documents must be in PDF file format. There is a 10 megabyte limit for attachments. If it is larger, the attachment is deleted. Do not submit your PPM claim packets multiple times. To check the status of your claim, you can contact the Household Goods Audit Team at pptas.fiscn@navy.mil or 888-742-4467.
I am feeling stressed out just thinking about this move.
Whether you're moving for the first time or you're a pro, plan and organize as early as you can to keep the stress down. Start with the application. If eligible, request an advance operating allowance and create a system for keeping track of your receipts. Move.mil is there for you 24/7 with resources for every step of your move. Also, check out the Navy Household Goods website by clicking on the PPM tab for additional information. Remember, the success of your PPM depends on you. If you plan, organize, execute, and close out your move.